I don't understand all the...
Jane Barker's 11th graders have quite clear ideas about the Brexit.
Okay, those in favour of the UK leaving the Union, could you please put your hand up?
2 are for it,
And those against?
while the rest are against.
Okay, thank you.
At the Berlin-Brandenburg International School, tuition is high, and so are this private school's standards. The student body is multicultural, with kids from 65 different countries. Lessons are mainly taught in English. Jane Barker has put the Brexit debate on the agenda today, and the teenagers' arguments are quite mature.
Would probably be a lot more.
The purpose of the EU is to unify the European nations and to build a strong system and a strong bond.
A Brexit would be a fundamentally very good idea if England could negotiate very good trade terms with these European countries, because then they could do that, as well as perhaps join the North American free trade agreement, the NAFTA, join that as well, and then we could align ourselves with more countries and be more diversified in terms of our trade.
Currently, it's too dangerous for many countries to begin leaving the EU, because what do we have then? Nothing. We need some sort of unity, and this can be achieved through the EU, which has stayed strong for several years, for several decades. It's important that the EU remain a unified Europe, and the only way this can happen is if Britain stays.
Universal education.
Jane Barker's class is made up of pupils from 6 different countries. Next year, they'll graduate, and of course they're already thinking about what will happen should Britain leave the EU.
Are well-accomplished doctors and engineers.
I also have personal reasons for my decision that I would like the UK to remain part of the EU, because I would like to study in Scotland next year.
As usual, Jane Barker simply lets the debate run its course. But all the students know that she is a Briton, and they want to know what she thinks.
Of secondary education, and
I think it would be foolish if the UK were to leave. And I think definitely, for me personally, I think for most people in Europe, and I think for the British people, we're better off with Europe.